Good with y'all boys. It's y'all boy Kenny Dior again, back again with another video. So y'all saw my last video how I reacted to T.I. and 50 Cent going back at it. Well, it wasn't really them going back at it. It was just me reacting to T.I.'s diss track on 50 Cent. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna react to T.I. and 50 Cent's full beef explained. So I kind of know like how it started, but I don't really know like the full story of the beef. So now we gonna watch the whole thing and we gonna see like how everything started. So let's get into it. I'm not gonna waste y'all time. We trying to see how this shit happened. So let's get to it, man.
It's like every couple months we see 50 Cent get into it with somebody. 2 months ago it was him and Diddy. Right now it's him versus T.I.
This man 50 Cent in every motherfucking beef. I just had to let that be known because god damn, bro, this nigga is staying beefs.
T.I. son, T.I. whole family. Basically, 50, T.I., they always had this relationship. And as y'all seen over the years, especially during 2020, back when everybody was online, they was doing verses a lot. Basically, it's a battle for who has the better catalog. And so, there was a time where 50 and T.I.
That's what I originally thought it was about. I thought it was just strictly about verses. I didn't know it was like deeper than that, but y'all see, y'all know what I mean. Like I didn't know it was deeper than that. Like nobody saw this shit coming.
T.I., they was cool, they was together, and T.I. brought it up. He was like, look, I make good music, you make good music. We might as well do a verses. But right now, it's kind of turning into more than just rap or more than just, oh, 50 Cent ducked the verses. T.I. come to 50, he's like, look, let's do this verses. 50 Cent was like, oh, okay, cool, let's do it. And then he kind of ducked off. And that would cause T.I. to get on this interview. He would do an interview where he spoke on it. He was like, damn, you know, I didn't like the fact that 50 Cent was ducking when I tried to do the verses.
Okay, so first, like, you know, it was really about celebrating each other's catalog. Me and this talk back there, bro. This shit ain't just call out the blue. Yeah, man, we talk about this shit, man. This shit is just.
Oh, so they been talked about this shit. 50 just didn't want to make it happen. Interesting.
Come out of nowhere. Nigga, we were moving around in LA, man, selling some TV shows. We were around each other, man, you know what I mean? I said, think about this. Like, shit, you wanna do that shit? I said, yeah. He was like, all right, cool. So I told him, I said, well, I'm gonna jump out there first, and then you just gonna jump out there and we'll line it up. And he said, all right. And when I jump out there, like he ain't know what's going on. Then that's what it was about. You know what I'm saying? Now, it about, oh, you playing? Okay, you gonna play. All right, cool. But how about all of them? I don't even want, man, cause now I question your character. Any gonna get kick that kind of shit in, you know, man. You say you don't want to do it. All the other extra lame, man.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it.
Bro, what the fuck? These dumbass ads, bro.
Meet Base 44.
So T.I. like, look, I kind of lost respect for 50 after that. But y'all know who we're talking about. This not a regular T.I. was dissing this 50 Cent. Of course 50 Cent was gonna take it past the music. Of course 50 Cent was gonna do something outlandish and troll this man. And that's what he did. T.I. gets on this interview, say, yeah, I lost respect for 50 Cent. 50 Cent would get on Instagram and cross the line. And that line getting crossed meant everybody else was gonna cross the line. He would post a picture of T.I. wife. And the picture was him making fun of T.I. wife. Now, y'all know how T.I. get. Y'all know how his son get.
And no disrespect to T.I. I don't care what nobody say. Tiny bad. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Fuck what y'all talking about.
Y'all know how that family get. We done seen them in front of us for 20.
King, no disrespect. No disrespect. You know what I'm saying? I'll never disrespect Tiny. But still, she's bad. Just saying. She's not ugly, but she's fine. That's what I'm trying to say.
Years now. They had that whole TV show. So 50 Cent comes out, makes this joke, and this where problems will come. And before I keep going on, you this far in the video, you might as well hit the sub button. I don't really ask y'all to hit the sub button a lot, but it will be appreciated. I'm trying to grow. If you enjoy the content, if you like my videos and you ain't subbed yet, you might as well.
But 50 has been triple downing on calling T.I. a rat, while T.I., for the most part, has avoided reciprocating that energy and basically kept saying, oh no, he's just ducking me. No. He's more than ducking you, even if he is. He's saying you're a rat. Answer that allegation. He's calling you a rat. That's what's going on. And for the longest, T.I. was acting like his ears didn't hear those words. So let me give you a little bit of how it started. recently again. Not how it started from the beginning, but how it started recently. So T.I. and 50 Cent. T.I. was asked, I believe, by Shannon Sharp on stage, hey, who would you want to do a versus with, brother? And while asked that, he would say this.
I said who I wanted.
You want Weezy?
Nah, I said I wanted 50. That's what I said. He don't want no smoke, though.
Oh, Lord.
I called my man out. He don't want no smoke. He ducking smoke.
Who took
All bullshit aside, that would be a crazy ass versus. Like T.I. versus 50. That I don't know who I would choose in that because I love T.I. and I love 50. Like that's gonna be like a hard ass versus to like decide off. I don't know, fo. I don't know.
stand during the trial where some guys allegedly after a club, not allegedly because they're convicted, some guys pulled up. I guess there was an argument back at the club. They shot into a vehicle, and it was a vehicle that was occupied supposedly by T.I. and his best friend, and I believe manager at the time, died. His name is Falant.
Y'all can't see DJ Academic's face. Hold on, let me move my face right here. I bet.
This was very controversial at the time because hip hop, even though it's always adopted this no snitching thing, people were trying to figure out, is cooperation at all cool? Now, some people make the amends to say, well, he didn't do a crime with these guys, and hey, this guy who died wasn't a street dude. But some other people say, dog, you're a street dude. Street dudes should never do this. Or loved one was working for you at the time that they met their demise. We want answers and we want justice. And notoriously, Busta Rhymes was not cooperative, seemingly because of his own code. So people looked at both situations. T.I., who he cooperated. Some people feel like it was out of guilt. It felt like he owed it to the mom of the person who died. But some people felt like, hey, listen, this was going against the street code. Regardless.
So basically, 50 called T.I. a rat because T.I. basically told the truth. Is what I'm hearing. Basically, I don't know. Y'all let me know.
In hindsight, people, look at this and call it like cooperation.
How did Falant's family find out about his death?
I told him. I called his mom first, then I told his cousin. I told his little girl.
How old was his little girl?
His daughter was 4 years old at the time. Five years old at the time.
And how did you tell his daughter that her father was dead?
He's in a better place and he won't be coming back. And I told him how much he loved her.
And how did you tell his mom that her son was gone?
Well, first I apologized. I apologized because, I felt that, all of those rounds were fired for me, in my opinion. So I apologized to her at first, and then I told her what happened to the best of my knowledge.
Oh my God, I hate fucking ads, bro. Hey, also, if your ass is fat, get your ass in the gym, nigga.
But yeah, 50 Cent post T.I. wife. He's like, look, I told you, keep my name out your mouth. Now, this caused hell on the internet because anytime 50 Cent says or does anything, it's always going to cause controversy because that's what he does. He knows how to make a moment on the internet and turn the situation 10 times bigger than what it originally was supposed to be. Now, T.I.'s wife getting clowned on by 50 Cent and kind of the internet was startled.
I don't care what none of y'all say. His wife bad. I don't give a fuck. Y'all can't convince me otherwise.
A war between King Harris and 50 Cent. Now look, when it comes to 50 Cent,
Now I know about that part. King is wild for that. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I understand you're defending your mother at the end of the day, but disrespecting somebody's dead mama is wild. Like, I know 50 Cent is crazy. 50 Cent, you do crazy shit too, so you're not safe either. But like, you know what I'm saying? 50 Cent does take shit too far, so I kind of see both sides, but like, I feel like both in the wrong. You know what I'm saying?
he is no stranger to beefing with somebody's kid. Remember last year before that, he doing all this Diddy press run. He like, man, I don't rock with Diddy. I'm gonna drop this documentary on Diddy. And Diddy's son, Christian Combs, will come out in defense of his dad. If you remember, he dropped a whole diss track on 50 Cent back then. Basically, they hated each other. 50 Cent trolled him. He trolled him back. He made the diss track. And even right now, they kind of beefing. Not too long ago, King Combs, Diddy's son, he would get on stage, right? And the performance ain't go how Diddy's son wanted it to go. And 50 Cent seen it. 50 Cent got online trolling, and it started up another war with these two.
To be fair, 50 Cent, Diddy brought that upon himself. So, you know what I'm saying? You can't really get mad for motherfuckers trolling him online, because at the end of the day, bro, like, Diddy, like, that nigga just brought that shit upon himself, bro. So again, that's Diddy's fault.
Not as big as it was the first time, but it was there. If we go back to May 2024 when that was first going on, Billboard will write this. Richard Combs will basically drop this diss track on 50. He telling people pick a side. He talking this shit. And 50 would troll him back. He would dig into Diddy's son's life and start finding some weird allegations put on him. 50 Cent went and posted a report of a civil lawsuit filed against King Combs that accuses him of allegedly assaulting the stewardess. The lawsuit referenced by 50 was originally filed in the LA court that claimed the stewardess was on a yacht with the Combs family, Diddy and his family, during December 2022. And she alleged that Diddy's son was drunk and served her a quote-unquote spiked tequila shot and then assaulted her. Point is, you beef with 50 Cent, he will take it there. He real life will dig into your life and put it on the internet. We seen what just happened with the whole Diddy documentary. Diddy and 50 beefing. 50 got online, made a doc, partnered up with Netflix. It was the biggest show at that time. It was the biggest.
That's crazy. I remember when that documentary came out, like, yesterday. I remember me and my friend, we was on FaceTime. We was watching the documentary, and man, we was reacting to that shit. And man, yeah, just don't beef with 50 Cent, bro. Just don't. That nigga will take it too far, bro.
Thing on Netflix at that time, it was a 4-episode documentary digging into Diddy and his life. When that documentary came out, it was the biggest thing on Netflix. It was bigger than Stranger Things. The first part of that last season had just came out a week or two before. So for Diddy doc to be out streaming that, you know 50 not to play with. Back to the situation at hand. 50 Cent talking about T.I. wife. His son will come into the picture, King Harris. Now, King Harris is not a stranger to crashing out on people or being online making a fool of himself. If you remember, back during last summer, I made a video on that and I talked about King. I talked about the situations he got into. I talked about how he kind of lets the internet consume him. He'll do anything for attention on the internet. If anybody disrespects him in a slight way, he's gonna get online and he's gonna make it a big deal. Remember the Waffle House situation? He walking.
But again, it's like in this situation, he has every right to, because somebody's talking shit about your mom. You don't want nobody to talk shit about your mom. You know what I'm saying? That goes for anybody. Like, I know if a motherfucker talks shit about your mom, you crashing out immediately. You know what I'm saying? The same goes for anybody in your family. Pops, auntie, uncle, your dog, you crashing out.
The Waffle House, he like, look, you talking to me like that, you working in Waffle House.
Stop talking to me. This ain't your restaurant. This ain't your restaurant. Everything you make, I can pull out my pocket right now. I ain't tripping on you. I ain't tripping. Get the hell out of my face. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. My name King. You know it, and your mama know it. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. We out here. I'm outside. Okay. I'm outside. Come on, shake some. Come on, shake some. Come on, shake some. Hey, get your employees. Get your employees.
King Harris had a life in front of him put down by T.I. Yet he still want to be the street nigga. He still wants to, you know, bring this street out in him. He went to jail not too long ago because he had an unregistered gun on him. Point is, King Harris will crash no matter the situation. And when 50 Cent started talking about his mama, I'm not saying he was wrong for responding, but how he responded is not what I would have did in that situation. So 50 Cent would say what he said about King mama. King was sitting would get mad. Remember, like I said, he likes to crash out. So he sees this, he gets online, and he returned the energy to 50 Cent, but returning this energy is a problem because 50 Cent's mom is no longer here. So King would get online and he was basically like, look, he was on some Nicki Minaj time. Remember when Nicki said some shit like this to Megan Thee Stallion? That's what he was on. He said, bro, go and dig up your mama. Go dig your mama up out that grave. He posting his mama grave.
Again, that's crazy. That's wild. I would never respond like that. Like, even on my worst enemy, like, I would never talk to nobody on somebody dead mama. That's crazy.
It was crazy. He been online crashing on 50 Cent. And I want to say, look, King is wrong for this, which he is in a way wrong. Me, like I said, I wouldn't do that, but 50 Cent put that energy out. That energy was going to get reciprocated.
How y'all bitch ass raised? I'm not raised like that. I don't go. I'm not going about my mom. I'm not going. So tell your ass mama dig her ass up and post a picture that look better than my mama. What's wrong with you? Y'all better tie y'all shoes. Y'all don't know who with. You better put that music up and shut the fuck up. Cause all that other shit ain't gonna get on my mother. Your mama. Dig that bitch up. Straight like that. Your son don't love you. You don't got no family. You not loved. You rich, but you not loved, nigga. Money means nothing without no one to spend it with. Your son don't love you. Just for talking about my mama, I would slap the fuck out that just cause he share the same blood as you. I don't give a man, at the end of the day, I don't play by my mama. I don't play by my mama. I'm just trying to raise, nigga. I wasn't raised by y'all father. My dad is TIP, nigga. Tip. That's how I'm raised, nigga. I don't play like this.
Now, if I was in this exact situation,
Again, and respect to him, like, nigga, don't let nobody talk about your mama. Point blank. But like, again, man, you talked about somebody dead mama, bro. That, yeah. But go ahead.
I'm King, 50 Cent online trolling about my mama, nigga. It's 50 Cent, and it's the internet. That's different if he's saying it to your face, but he making a post about it online. What is arguing gonna do other than an attention move? That could be what King doing though. He could do this as an attention move because that clip of him talking about 50 Cent mama overly viral. Now he could be using that clip as a way to, oh yeah, I'm about to lead this hype. I'm about to lead this attention in my next single. Or it could be on some real life defending my mama. It's no telling when it comes to people in the internet. Attention rules all. I done said this plenty of times. For streamers, attention is currency. For artists, attention is currency. For everybody who does anything on the internet, attention is a form of currency. You have more attention, more than likely, there's ways for you to turn that attention into money. You can monetize anything with attention on the internet. So of course, that's what they're gonna do. But Hot 97 will write this on the situation. 50 Cent and T.I.'s social media back and forth sparked a beef between 50 and T.I.'s son, King Harris, after the mogul shared a controversial pic of T.I.'s wife, Tiny, prompted King to troll 50, mentioning his dead mama and basically sparking up all of this online. Now, the question is, what will this turn into? Because y'all know 50 Cent. 50 Cent is one of them people where if you beef with him once, y'all are gonna be forever. Forever, y'all are gonna beef. Remember, 50 Cent been beefing with Ja Rule since they've been beefing since the early 2000s. And if they run into each other right now in person, I'm pretty sure they will fight. Or if I wake up tomorrow and see,
I think how they need to set that shit is like a boxing match or some shit. We needed to have like a celebrity boxing match between 50 Cent and Ja Rule. And whoever wins that wins the beef. Simple. I think that would be an amazing idea.
50 Cent trolling Ja Rule, I don't think anybody would be surprised. So when it comes to 50, he one of the people that if you want to beef with him, be prepared to get trolled for the rest of your life. Be prepared that anytime anything bad happens to you, you drop a song and it underperform, you fall off stage, 50 Cent will be right there trolling you for the end of time. Now, will he do this to King Harris and T.I.? That's a question I don't have the answer to. But he would respond to King. He would respond with the Pepe Frog because it do look like King a little bit. But that's besides the point. Will 50 take it there with T.I. and his whole family? Will T.I. take it there? T.I. did in fact take it there. Not only did he drop a diss track on him yesterday, as I'm making this, I'm talking about 25 minutes ago, T.I. got on Twitter, he dropped a diss track on...
That diss track was crazy, by the way.
50, where he like, look, you get online and you do all this trolling and it's like, you are here to tear down black people. That's what he's saying about 50. He was like, you cool with all these white boys and whatever they got going on, but when it comes to black people, you treat us like we're less than. You are always going out of your way to clout chase and demean and make black people look bad. That's kind of what T.I. was saying on this song.
And that is crazy. Like, that is crazy. I mean, I can't really say that. He did help out Lil Meech with his career and some more other people. So I will say that about 50. But yeah, I do honestly feel like he does take that shit too far. You know what I'm saying? But hey man, I don't know, bro.
How would T.I. respond to all of this? I wonder what he told King, because any other time King get into some internet problems or problems that go viral, he'll always talk to him and he'll be online talking about it. Remember, King in and out of jail. T.I. would get online and basically was like, look, I tried to do right by him, but if he want to be in the streets, if he want to do that, y'all got to take it up with him, not me.
Got a small request, man. Stop hitting me and getting in my comments, telling me what to tell King, okay? I know my son. Think I ain't spoke to my son? Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and their grandmamas, his ass going to prison. If he got damn shit up, his ass going to prison.
All right, that's a good ass father. For him to be a street nigga and to tell his father, his son that, hey man, like, listen, like, your father, like, he raises you, and I'm sorry, shit. Your father, how can I say this? Your father has been through a lot of shit. So I honestly feel like if your father knows shit, listen to him. Like, honestly, bro. Like, especially with Ti. Ti was in the streets. Ti gangbang. Ti sold drugs. Ti did all that shit, and he doesn't want his kids to do that. So I don't understand why bro want to act hard. I don't know why a lot of people's sons want to do that shit. Like, bro, if you grew up and your father is fucking a millionaire, a billionaire, why do you want to be in the streets? I don't understand that shit. Like, I never understood that shit. Shit, niggas would do anything to be in y'all situation.
Ain't no way around it. Ain't nothing I'm gonna be able to do about it. Can't nobody stop it but him. You know what I mean? I've already had that conversation. I've already made my peace with it. Cause I know that energy. I was that energy. I know exactly how it's gonna turn out. I done already had that conversation with him, man. King's a good kid, chasing after the wrong. And, you know, I trust in God to deal with it the way that he see fit. You know what I mean? It ain't really he got all the whoopings, he done got the punishment, he done did it, he done, you know, did everything as a child you could do to him. So now he gonna have to go through it. He gonna have to go through it and get through it.
T.I. versus 50 Cent. Was that something I was expecting to wake up and hear today? Probably not. It is kind of random, especially to hear that in 2026, but it's 50 Cent. Everybody got beef for 50. But how do y'all feel about this situation?
Man, that's crazy. But honestly, how I feel about it, like, I ain't gonna lie, niggas and they about to be 50 years old beefing. Like, that shit's crazy. But hey man, y'all know what to do. Go follow me on Instagram, Kenny.Dior. Make sure y'all boys subscribe to the channel. Road to 1K, a million also. But hey man, I appreciate y'all boys for watching the video. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the dude who made this video.